Welcome back, everybody. JP Street and Performance here. We got JP, obviously, the mastermind behind this build. This is the Vaydor build, episode 10. So last time we left off, we got the roll cage set aside temporarily and centered, fitted on nicely. Thanks to this guy, he's genius.
Checking our mics. Yeah, so we got the cage is temporarily sitting on there. We did a couple of self-starter screws. We lined everything up. We centered the cage. Right now, the body is just, for garage purposes, the body's just thrown on top of the cage, just resting on there. What are we doing today?
Today, we're gonna work on the front end. He started explaining it to me.
Yeah, so
I kind of know what's going on.
Today, we're gonna get the front infrastructure on, the radiator support, as they would call it. We're gonna get that in, and then hopefully be able to rest the front clip on. So this thing should have part of the body kit actually resting on it by the end of this video for you guys. So go ahead and stay tuned. All right, you guys, so what we're gonna start with is we're gonna go ahead and remove this front bumper support here. There's gonna be 4 bolts to access on both sides through these holes. Once we get that off, Relic's gonna go ahead and there's gonna be some spot welds. We're gonna grind away these spot welds and we're gonna remove both of these for clearance. So we'll go ahead and start pulling this off, and then he'll get out there and start grinding that. All right, you guys, so you'll need to remove these brackets that are here on each side. There's a rivet. You just drill the head of the rivet out, both sides, and then these lower air dams down here, you're gonna just go ahead and yank those out. They're just with plastic clips. Don't need any of that for clearance. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this front piece up here and start to kind of check our clearances and everything. So Relic can give me a hand here if you want to hold that side. There you go. Don't really quite know what height it's supposed to be at yet, so I'm assuming by the looks of this curve is gonna follow that curve here. And then those 2 screw holes, we're gonna have to drill the holes out eventually. Actually, we're gonna notch this for the bumper. So what we wanna do is, let me grab some of my clamps, and then we're gonna clamp this down for now, and then kind of test fit the nose over this to see how high this needs to come up or go down.
Nice.
5 inches depth and 4 inches out. I measured the widest peak of the bumper is 4 inches.
That's, yeah, we probably are, I'm sorry.
So. All right, let's carry her back in and
should be golden.
See how she fits. All right, you guys, here is our, oh, that's much better.
Ooh, I tell you what, Cinderella's ready for the ball.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Nice, okay. This one can go right there, boom, yep. I like that.
This is sitting right where it's supposed to.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're golden on that. I think
about
that,
yeah,
that
about
fits
as good
nice.
As it
It looks like this tapers right where it's supposed to. So what I'm gonna
Same
do,
on this side.
I'm gonna try to get this side to hold up here. Some clamps. Yeah. Okay. Hold your side by hand.
Okay.
I'll use that clamp.
You got it.
Double clamp this side to try to keep it from moving at all. Okay, let me show them. You guys can see that's where we're at. We're clearanced for the bumper.
That's called sitting pretty.
Yeah. So make sure your molded areas fit around the factory radiator support, and then you can see here, it's just this end tapers down as if it continues on. So it'll be like that on both sides. What we're gonna do now is we're going to drill holes and put the factory screws back in the radiator support. And I'm gonna use a 3/8 drill bit, slightly larger, just in case we need some adjustment. Hold that there. Yeah. Hey, so we had to get longer screws to be able to go through the factory position. Started. Okay, we'll take those down afterwards, but for some reason I think that maybe the.
You need me to move these?
Yeah, we're gonna get those off and then
just hold it.
grab that drill bit for me if you would.
Yeah.
I got the bumper.
There you go.
Okay. Push it in right there. Right in there. I think it's somewhere in there. Let's see.
Does this need to move at all? Do I need to move it?
Yeah, it needs to go that
I
way.
can bring it out a little bit, yeah. If I can grab it.
Might have to like push maybe from the inside. Hold on. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, that's the support. You got it?
Yeah, I think so. Try to run this in a little bit. Just doing it. That one looks right.
That was good. You didn't even touch it that time. That should be golden.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have that problem this time around.
That should be it there. I'll tighten those down here in
Yeah.
a second. All right, you guys, so this, something to be aware of is just the way this is shaped. These are actually going in straight. They're kind of supposed to go in at a little bit of an angle according to this piece, but with the way this is shaped, so that's something to kind of be aware of. These are probably going to have to come back out regardless for that piece, but we just, for now, want to get that fitted. And as you guys can see, it's on there, everything's clearing. So now what we can do is we can take our front piece, put you guys on a time loop real quick, and we're gonna kind of try to get this thing test fitted. All right, you guys, so something to kind of be aware of, get you in here, the bottom of the bucket where the excess fiberglass is for the molding, you can see the side and down there, is hitting the bottom of the scoop, not letting us go in far enough. So that excess fiberglass has to be trimmed off. All right, so you can see where we have clearance on this lower lip here. So we're running into this extra material on the bottom hitting this raise in the body line. So that's what we're trying to clearance little by little. Everything inside is clearancing now. Okay, try to get you guys in there to see it. So now what we've done is we've drawn this black line of all this extra material that is not part of this build that we can cut off. So
that's all that's left hitting right here.
Yeah. So we're gonna trim this black line out, and then this thing should, in theory, kind of rest in there a little easy. And I remember some people saying, I know we gotta move something to do with the bottles because they'll hit, but I think if we clearance it, it should be okay. Mm-hmm. And we may not go all the way out to here. We'll kind of look at this as we're cutting, but so far that's where we're at. Well, you guys, that is episode 10 of this G35 Vaydor build with my boy Relic. What do you think about it so far?
I think it's coming along really nicely. As you can tell, we haven't perfectly fitted it atop this. We ran into some little issues, but this is as far as we're gonna go. I think we gotta trim out the
headlight. So we're hitting the radiator support that comes with the kit. The fiberglass piece is now hitting our lower section of the headlight bezels here. So I think what we're gonna probably do on the next video or next time we get some work on this is probably start to get these kind of measured out and cut out and then trim up the last piece. This only needs to go back probably another about 6-8 inches total.
Just
and then
a hair, yeah.
It'll be all the way in, and then we can kind of start squaring it up from there. But at least you guys kind of got to see what it takes to kind of get one of these noses on and get these things kind of fitted. Like I said, it's not a perfect science. It's just a lot of work, a lot of tedious back and forth. Hopefully this video gave you guys some information if you're doing this on your own. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Stay tuned till the next one.
Like and subscribe.